Welcome to Onivia, League of Legends highlights. These are the best highlights from today's LCS matchup.
A little bit of the 3 winning lanes scenario, which is kind of what all of our LCK teams dream of. As Peanut, he's just going to walk on in and wander towards Cuz. I don't know whether he necessarily wants to do that, because the plants are doing a fair bit of work here, but just wants to be able to be annoying. And now Quantum has to flash. Crash down, not really going to quite work, but the flash forward from Peanut. They really want to kill Quantum, and they're not going to be able to, at least not for first blood. It's a trade of 1 for 1, but maybe it's more, as there's a double for Bulldog. And HLE kind of going a little too deep.
Just way too aggressive coming out there, and Ko's getting...
Corky at about, hitting level 6 and then immediately killed him.
Okay, I did just check, and the early base damage on the plants was nerfed, and the damage to monsters was nerfed.
Well, there we go. Apparently I can read, as Quantum's lit on fire. This isn't great. Captive Audience is down, and Viper is just going to grab himself a kill. Took him a little while. There's a 4th shot into Leaper's head. And Cuz looking to come on down. Is going to turn off that one, as Delight getting taken down extremely low. There's a kill going over to Leaper. Deadly Flourish will connect here. Viper trying to get a little bit done, but the plants are going to come down. Offer a little bit of extra money, I guess.
Leaper manages to get a kill there on the Zeri, and Dudu isn't really that far behind against the Rumble. This is all a good omen for this team.
It's definitely working better than expected, absolutely. Some grubs going to be going on over here, but they will be traded immediately for this Dragon. X-Tech going to be picked up. Next one going to be an Ocean. And
it looks like they might be moving over, so I guess maybe I'm wrong. You can see actually Viper moving up and has ult soon.
Yeah, Glacier Prison going to fly out, gets the flash out from Cuz. Delight and Peanut just trying to get to work on these grubs, wanting to take these ones down, as now Zeka dashing in there. That is a great stun going to connect. The Magnus Storm comes down as well, and Stranglethorns does absolutely nothing. Cuz going to get hit by that last bullet. Good setup here from Viper, and they are able to grab the second.
Being said, Dudu doesn't have it either, but he's there first. But I don't think it's going to matter either way. It looks like Kwangdong Freecs have this on lock already.
Yeah, Cuz doing a lot of damage to this one. And going to be very close to Leandri's at the same time, as Leaper down here, just free time with this outer turret. Yeah, Viper will finally turn up, but he is 20 CS behind.
He's taken over games, and in this one, he's not had a good start, but just in terms of resources, he's so far behind.
He's also Jin. Stranglethorn's going to come out one more time, as Cuz is in a bit of trouble. Dudu coming on over, but a little bit late. Finally, he'll get in and goes all out. Flash out from Zeka, though. And Bulldog will be able to get into the pit. He is not getting out, though. That is going to be Doran able to take that one down. Now he overheats, flashes away. The navigation of the aggro just kind of beautiful here, but now Peanut is stuck in there with Dudu. And neither of them are quite able to kill each other. So Dudu is going to dash away. Peanut now just wanting to fight even more, as he flashes on forward, finds the permafrost, equalizes there, and Peanut's able to lock down the kill. Thank you very much, Doran.
It's a beautiful execution there from HLE top side. You know, Kwangdong Freecs commit for the kills, go over the wall, and it ends up backfiring massively.
As now Peanut, he's going to show up, looking to try and kill Dudu here. Let's see whether they actually can. It is Cassante.
He has no ult.
And he will be able to mitigate some of the CC, but there is a lot of it available. That fadeaway was kind of sexy from Peanut, as Winter's Wrath comes down. And they're playing with their food a little, but they will be able to finish it off. Turret stacked up quite nicely, but the Rift Herald going to be popped down in mid lane, and Leaper going to be the one to benefit from taking this turret down. And we'll get that local gold, so 300 in the coffers of the Zeri, still 20 CS plus ahead.
Yeah, still a big deficit overall in this game as a result of the topside skirmish.
Delight is lying in wait, as this turret is likely just to fall.
You shouldn't be there.
Yeah, it is really dead. Okay, Zeka comes on over, and he's going to grab another one. So we were talking about the fact that Viper's behind. Zeka isn't. He's real big.
It's just such a bizarre play.
Fleet is Kanik Rooken, and he has died 3 times so far this game. So it's a large reason why HLE have now pushed their advantage, or created an advantage, as Delight now could find himself in a little bit of trouble. Tried to crash down and instead just crashed. And he's just dead.
Yeah, trying to set up vision there. It ends up being really overzealous when the backup of the team isn't there. I guess he just didn't expect all of Kwangdong Freecs to be there and ready. And now the counter pick going to come through.
Yeah. If at first you don't succeed, kill Dudu, is I think their plan. There's not a lot of CC between this duo, so Dudu doing the walk strategy to get out still, there is the Harpoon, as Viper has set up the curtains, and yeah, Dudu's going to be able to get out. Never mind, he won't be able to get out, because Zeka can dash after him.
Yeah,
he almost got out, though.
Not much gold actually received from that kill there from Zeka, and you know, it's still, they make the play, they're like, okay, let's try and do something across the map because we know we can't contest Dragon now.
I mean, that play is not about gold.
Wow.
That play is about mental damage.
But hopefully, Kwangdong Freecs are like, dude, we got Dragon for free, it's weird. We have 3. Plus Mountain Drakes, you feel good as a Cassante if you get a Mountain Drakes.
That's true.
That's what you live for. So hopefully, Dudu manages to mental
This
Nirvana.
happened as Doran seems to be the target. They're wanting to get a minion wave in there. The equalizer should be used on the wave here if he would like to, and there it goes. Hook going to connect though, and Delight, he's running in, booking it forward. In fact, flashing in, finds the Magnus on Quantum, is just dead. And now the curtains are called once more. Cuz going to be put in prison. And the last shot going to connect onto the Zyra. Bulldog turns up, Dudu teleports in. But HLE Esports have made the defensive play work.
Yeah, a lot committed there to try and make a play onto Doran, but it ends up backfiring a decent amount. In the end, HLE Esports, we see a couple of summoners burn, flash.
Cuz moving down, just trying to control the area with these plants. They've pulled out the Dragon. HLE Esports, if they want to stop this, they're going to have to try and start something as soon as they can. Equalizer is ready, and that's what we need to pay attention to. There it is. Getting a fair bit of value on Delipa here as Zeka's dashing in the curtains. They've been called. Quantum trying to get himself out of there. This is going to be a 50-50, and it's secured by Kwangdong Freecs. And now the all-out does come on through. The hook is going to connect, and they take down the Rumble. But now HLE Esports, do they have them where they want them? The answer is no. The explosion. Zeka caught by the grasping roots. And Kwangdong Freecs will crush the fight as a result. That's another one. Cuz is an absolute monster, a madman. He's possessed on the Rift right now, but maybe that was a little bit of a step too far from Quantum. And Hanwha will be able to at least even out the kill trades, but that Drake, very important.
Yeah, huge for them, getting that Dragon in the bag, especially when we talk about, I feel like the Zyra route has had so much value just because it's so hard to see it coming. If there's champions in the way, so many people caught off guard for it. And now Baron's been started. Cuz isn't in range and doesn't have flash. This might just be gone if they commit.
Well, they're teleporting in because they do not want this one just to be taken right in front of them. The smite advantage will be there. That is Peanut locking that one down, but Dudu, a lot of value. Leaper is now ulted. That's a brilliant equalizer just to try and get them out safely. And they should be able to do so as Viper is...
He's running.
He is running. He is indeed doing some running. The rest of the team is moving on in as well. They're trying to get him out. Oh, saving Private Viper. And it's successful there as well as... Oh, the curtains. They come in and Bulldog. Oh dear, it's just not really his day today. After it really was at the very beginning. Leaper just not there though. He's able to take down a turret in the mid lane. And HLE Esports, they're going to be able to take a turret of their own.
Just when things were looking good there for Kwangdong Freecs, HLE Esports.
Well, now you've got Kwangdong Freecs looking to try and control this bottom wave as well. Quantum moving in. Peanut. They have the ward in the Tri-Brush, an important one for them making any sort of attempt at this Dragon. And Peanut needs to be very careful. He's going to get hooked back. And there is another depth charge. Peanut able to Arctic Assault to get himself away. But he just purchased that item that allows you to take all of that damage and then not really worry about it. Does need it to kick in though.
Yeah, it's going to take a while really to heal him up, so...
Yeah, still some dashes here as the equalizer value is gigantic once again. Bulldog taken down to 50%. The crash down comes through. The all-out gets Delight out of there, but it also gets Dudu out of there, and Quantum is just eliminated. And look at the residual damage here from that equalizer from previously. That is a brilliant route. Zeka's going to lock down the Zyra. It's all falling apart, and maybe giving away the soul was all part of the plan.
HLE Esports with a beautiful opening, the way the curtain call opens up with the equalizer, and Kwangdong Freecs, there's nothing they can do. You know, Quantum ends up being the one forced to tank the force shot. He just dies for it.
Oh no, Bulldog is just going to get eaten by a Dragon or burnt to a crisp. I don't think the Dragon really had much to eat there.
This might be it. Look at Peanut in the mid lane. They might finally get it.
Oh my goodness! Oh, it's better than a Nexus. In fact, you know what? I kind of think they should have just pushed up bottom lane.
I just ignored it.
And just left this turret to live. It has been such an incredible defender for Kwangdong Freecs so far.
30 minutes, a Baron and an Elder to finally get that mid-tier one. But they do break it down. A lot of damage done, 7,000 gold lead, and Baron spawning, Hanwha Esports, they know that Kwangdong Freecs cannot contest from the Elder buff right now.
Push down this bottom lane. And turret's available in mid as well. Yeah, this one's not going to be there for much longer.
You have to be cautious because with the Baron, you have the pushing power, but the only thing stopping Kwangdong Freecs from engaging on you is the Elder. So you can definitely take these two inner towers. You see them take that mid one there.
Yep.
You can keep pushing for sure with the Baron, but you have to be a lot more cautious about a potential engage in the next 10 seconds because Kwangdong Freecs will suddenly go, okay, now if they step up, they overstep, if they misplay, we can actually engage and potentially win the fight.
And the amount of punishment there is for an overstep as well is not to be understated, as Quantum probably didn't want to go into that wall as the culling is flying through. Oh dear, Viper going to be able to take down the new support here.
Oh, the damage!
Oh my god! Leaper just getting barbecued. The Glacial Prison goes wide, but it doesn't even matter. Peanut's able to help lock down the kill onto the Zeri. It's a bloodbath. And HLE are going to be able to take it. It was looking like Kwangdong Freecs found so many of these angles this game. But ultimately, it's HLE that have the last laugh. 12,000 gold as they look to crash down this Nexus at 33 minutes into the game. We missed out on the Nautilus lore, unfortunately, but Quantum also having an unfortunate re-debut here in the LCK.
Welcome to Onivia, League of Legends highlights. These are the best highlights from today's LCK matchup.
Things have changed since game one in terms of pressure. You can see mid and top both shoved in. But that does mean Peanut has someone to gank. Instead of invading, he can just kill Kwangdong Freecs bot lane.
Well, there's the flash forward. Delight lining up that stun really beautifully. Leaper is extraordinarily dead. He is going to do some alcove gaming for a few moments, and Peanut even gives first blood over to Viper. And last time, First Blood happened in Kwangdong Freecs jungle, and they got it as they traded 1-for-1. This time around, it's not great.
Honestly, to run, there's no chance, no way of redeeming it.
Did we go back in time? Because I'm pretty sure Bulldog was on like 10 health last time, as Peanut is challenging Cuz.
I know a lot about quantum mechanics, and time is cyclical, so I think we're just we're repeating things, you know?
I didn't know that was part of quantum mechanics.
Yeah,
I need to do some learning. I need to talk to Quantum Leaper
about
your
science from Ant-Man. I learned mine from Interstellar, so I think I'm a little bit level higher, you know?
So science is all about bookshelves.
Yes. And,
got it. and time dilations.
Yeah, and cool black hole animation.
Yeah. And then and Matt Damon turning up.
And being evil.
Yeah. Oh, that's a spoiler. As flash forward from Doran, he's going to overheat. Cuz going to flash away as well as Dudu looking to try and catch up. And Doran might just be dead here. Peanut wanting to get on over, does have flash, but also realizes that Doran is really dead. That was a weird maneuver to make.
Someone has to die on an invade.
Yeah.
On Live Esports, and this time it's going to be Doran. You know, it just feels like a sacrifice they have to make. But a good response from Kwangdong Freecs. Zeka definitely benefiting from
So Dudu having a much better time, Bulldog having a much worse time. Is how it's all kind of shaken out. And by much better time, we mean down 10 CS instead of 20. Okay, never mind. Dudu might be able to find a bit of an angle here. There's the all-out under the turret, and Doran going to take 2 shots and death. That's a solo kill for Dudu. The Dusante starting to get online.
Hey, and we were criticizing leaving the Rumble open again and joking about how
Esports can follow the same timeline as game number 1 so that they can collect themselves a Baron into Elder and then win the game via that, which worked out quite well.
It all makes sense. They don't want to, trigger the butterfly effect. So they're like, we have to keep things as similar as possible. But, with Delight going top, I think it was clear HLE wanted to make plays towards that. Target very low. Well,
we have some bullet time here towards the top side, and it's not exactly a good time for Hanwha Esports. It's a Cloud Soul in amongst it. You love to see that. Dudu is still going to go down, but I'd say that he's typing worth in that all chat like you wouldn't believe.
Yeah, manages to find a great play on a Delight. The Rel gun in the melee range of the Xante backfires quickly. And they will be able to take this tower top, but the 1-for-1 trade comes through. Leaper gets some plates in the mid lane, and the Dragon secured.
Quantum? Okay, never mind that. They are just going to back away. Cuz was moving on up. Leaper just chilling here in the mid lane. Team fight, so it makes sense that he'd want to rumble.
Wait, they're in the banana rush. He can just ult it.
Oh, God. And
look at the light. Look at the light.
They are kind of lined up. If Delight finds an angle, though, that's where things are going to get dangerous. Somehow that connected? What? Okay, Cuz is just burning down the culling. Play it as well. He does survive. and that is the main thing, but that Drake is going to be secured. Magnet Storm onto for the bullet time in as well! And the all-out is mainly just so that Dudu can get out. Two of them already dead, lying on the floor. Zeka going to walk towards the traps and almost die, but he is going to survive in the end. Oh, the Wombo combo.
This comp's so much cooler than the last one.
It's so much. You remove Jin and you put in anyone else and it's so much cooler.
Oh my god, Delight with an absolute monster engage. It doesn't go nearly as well as maybe it looked like it was going to initially. I thought that was just going to be 4 kills off the bat. But Kwangdong Freecs managed to get away licking their wounds. But man, especially as Rumble doesn't have any mana to burn.
Yeah, basically turning themselves into Garen, which is, I imagine, what everyone wants to do. As okay, Kwangdong Freecs now just parking themselves around the Baron, wanting to get a bit of control of this area. Right now standing on top of a ward though. Oh, Delight. Oh, Delight. And there they go. They look for Bulldog and they'll find him. This guy can do no wrong. He is the perfect player. He's the ultimate support. The bullet time comes in from Viper and doesn't do a whole lot. But it doesn't matter because the show has been stolen. It is now in the hands of Delight, and we must talk to him if we ever want to know anything about the show from now on.
And the thing is, they got Cuz's flash. There's no blast cone. Cuz is going to have to walk around, but how are you supposed to get close when he's waiting?
This man is here! He's crashing down. He might have gone a little bit too far. The door is going to soak a lot. And look, even the best can fall. But he is also just buying time for the Baron, and they also trade 1 for 1, so you take it.
Exactly. You stop Cuz from getting in. Your sacrifice is a worthy one. And now with the Baron in hand, OniviaLPLhighlights set their sights on...
So just not quite there just yet. And may not really be given a chance. There is a 6,000 gold gap now. The Baron is still encircling HLE for the next 1 minute and 40 seconds. And they're going to extend this gold lead even further by taking down this inner turret in the bottom lane. Peanut is doing the same thing. He's just watching. He's just standing in front of Kwangdong Freecs saying, what are you going to do? And their answer is, well, not a whole lot. We'll just watch while our inhibitor turrets go down.
Yeah, not a great trade. They got to watch Peanut.
Yeah, they did.
He got to take...
He is very majestic.
They're still watching him. They're still taking more.
Okay, and a Nexus turret. The Nexus turret will go down as well. There is only 1 more Nexus turret to go. Dudu going to get knocked up. And he's not going to be able to find the Q there. HLE not actually fully committing to any teamfights just yet. And now Kwangdong Freecs, is this going to be the angle? Is this the time for them to make something happen? As there's Peanut, he's going to turn around. The bullet time wipes them out. Another Magnet Storm is going to connect onto Bulldog, and now it's the flashes forward from Doran and Peanut looking for Leaper. Leaper is going to be able to take down Doran. He has not had the greatest 500 game that he's ever had, and in fact, you know, it's the first one that he's had, so we didn't necessarily know how that was going to go. Still, it is a victory. HLE making it look easier here in game number 2, and I am still just as confused as I was at the beginning of this game about what the drafting strategy was, and thankfully we have the space to break down exactly what the thought process was. As Hanwha will finish off their second Nexus of the day.
These were the best highlights from today's LCK matchup. Click that subscribe button faster than Ramus can say,
okay.
See you on the next one.